All right, Shalom, Shalom. We are the real Hebrew Israelites coming day in and day out to prophesy the downfall of Babylon the Great, which is America. First off and foremost, all praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Kadash. Double honors to the elder apostles of great millstone and salutations to the elect wherever you may be. Brother Shapaya coming at you again with another lesson through the Spirit. I'm going to hop straight into it as you see in the title. Always follow the economy or economics and geopolitics. Those things go hand in hand with the prophecies, especially towards the end of Esau's tenure, which is now. Esau's the ending of the world, right? So, and this is just in the spirit. I got a couple scriptures lined up that I may quote, but it may be a quick lesson. Just because I'm seeing so much news coming out about China, Iran, Pakistan, the little new tariff deal that U.S. and China then came up with, and the shit that's going on in the UK with France and this Gaza Strip thing, all of it is spearheading to the MOTB and World War III at the end of the day. All financial wars, all financial wars end up being physical wars. For the most part, there are stats to prove that. But just like it talks about the miry clay, how the UN isn't really mixing. Everybody's essentially is coming up against Babylon the Great, and we're seeing that within these tariffs. Let me get this James 5:1. Go now, ye rich men, weep and howl, for your misery shall come upon you. Your riches are corrupt, and your garments are moth-eaten. All right, your gold and silver is cankered, and the rust of them should be a witness against you. All right, because all your wealth you got in wickedness, and now you see all the shit that you fought for coming to the end. Everybody sees Esau for what he is. All right, and that's why it says the rust, the wickedness. All right, because that's what rust is. Should be a witness against you. All right, all your money, all your finances. The reason why Babylon the Great is profitable is what? Blood money, all right, of the Native Americans, Latinos, and the Southern Kingdom, essentially. Okay, you have heaped treasures. Slakia. And it should be a witness against you and should eat your flesh as it were with fire, because eventually that's how this place is going down. Right? Nuclear thermal destruction via World War III in the chariots. Yea, ye have reaped treasures together for the last days. Behold, the hire of the labors is reaped down your fields. Right? But he kept back by fraud, crieth, and the cries of them which are reaped have entered into the ears of the Lord of Sabaoth, which is the Lord of armies. All right. And basically, Esau's a fraudster. From his monetary system, even to what you guys did to Jake, right? Jake never got out of the slave chains. You guys just transferred the slavery, right? You went from a private to public. That's all Esau Edom did. All right. But nonetheless, all right. Daniel's 2:21. All right. Because you have to watch this man in all his moves, everything that he does. All right. He's nothing but an evil conniving type of guy. Daniel's 2:21. For he changes the times and the seasons. He removeth kings and setteth up kings, and giveth wisdom unto the wise, and the knowledge to them that know understanding. Now, hey, what did it just say? The Lord set us up, all right? He setteth up kings, removeth kings, so on and so forth. So the Lord is getting ready to take a couple of kings out. All right. Hey, what's the term? One stone, two birds. Well, this time it's going to be multiple birds. When this stone comes and hit this statue, everything crumbles with it, man. But before we get to that point, all right, all these prophecies is basically the Habakkuk 2 effect. Everything is not tarrying no more. We see Ezekiel 38 fucking happening. All right. We see Joel 2 happening. We see Joel 3 happening. We see Isaiah 34, Isaiah 13, Isaiah 14, Isaiah 47, Revelations 18, Revelation 17. We see these things happening. Jeremiah 50, Jeremiah 51. All right. We see these things happening. Why? Because we are occupied in prophecies. We're watching the news. We're watching the geopolitics. We're watching the economy. We're watching this thing, man. The Lord ain't calling us watchers for no fucking reason, man. Okay? So you have to be, the only way you're going to see this, man, the Lord has to have the scales pulled off of your eyes, man. And a lot of these things are very evident, and you can connect the dots. Like the scriptures say, comparing spiritual with spiritual. China, Russia, all right, are not doing what they're doing for no fucking reason. Spirit of the Lord is on them. The Lord have these angels / demons playing on the minds of these leaders. No, yeah, well, you just the higher up controlling them. Who the hell you think is controlling the higher ups? Who the fuck you think is making these plans? It's all spiritual divination. And all these works are accumulating to one thing. Just Romans 9. The Lord is going to make his name great again. Right? The Lord is going to show you guys who the devil really fucking is, man. And the Lord is going to tear down his whole fucking system. Right? Daniel 2, Daniel 7. The Lord is showing you the downfall of this man and how he's going to do it. All right? Because right now you have Babylon the Great, this whore pissing off every other fucking nation on planet Earth. All right? All because of what? Greed, their monetary system. They know the dollar's out the window. So now everybody's racing towards this what? Cryptocurrency. All right? You got China, Russia, France. You got Edomites and heathens fighting over the land of Africa because of the resources, man. That's why some of those, was it the Congo? I believe that one dude may be a Jake, the nigga who's in the coop right now. Because you have a lot of Israelites over there too, but that big ruckus that's going on in Africa is because they don't want these crackers to come in and take their resources. They know what's getting ready to happen. That's why all these nations are fighting over that particular land. Belts and roads. Go look up that term and then go look at what China and Russia is doing in China, man. I mean, what China and Russia is doing in Africa. All right. It all makes sense. Everybody's trying to box out Babylon the Great. And the only way Babylon the Great feel like it's going to get its lick back is going to war with everybody. All right. But that's not going to happen until that MOTB is pushed. And primarily, Babylon is sitting on this beast. So Babylon is going to push it. All right. And all the other nations are going to push for it. Oh, this is the next currency. We got to be number one. We got to be the number one market. That's how they're going to operate, man. All right. And all these nations are going into survival mode, not knowing that Yahweh Shem Yahushai actually exists. The reason why you guys are doing this is because of the prophecies, all right? And everything is getting ready to come to fruition, if you will. Um, so we're literally living in beautiful times. Like I said, the Habakkuk 2:2. Um, these things are coming. The scriptures are falling right off the pages, right into real life. Um, and there's no way Esau could escape out of it. Um, just like Pharaoh continued to do the things that he did because the Lord hardened his heart. The Lord is really going to show the pride of this Edomite. Matter of fact, it talks about not only Esau, Edom, but you heathens being scared and endorse fight. Uh, 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 it talks about you guys getting hit with nukes, blasted with this fire, and in these other countries, it says that Esau's still going to be cursing the Lord. Oh, you see this destruction, you guys still want, but this is the mindset of a proud man. All right. So, like I said, if you tie it into the scriptures, you're going to be watching geopolitics and the economy. You're going to be watching the things that go on in the world. All right. Right now, we are on our spiritual watchtower. You don't see me standing on a fucking physical watchtower, but this is the watchtower, right? And what are we doing? Even through this internet, we are looking at these different articles. We're looking at the alternative news. We're putting this together and that together and comparing it with the scriptures and bringing out this information. Why? So you brothers could be prepared. So you brothers could know what to look for. All right? Because that MOTB is close, very close. You could bet on that. That MOTB is close. So continue to watch, continue to study to show yourself approved, man, because we are in those times. Don't let nobody trick you and tell you got 30 more years, you got 1,000 more years. No, those days are now. So with that, continue your steward's watch, if you will. We'll go from now. So with that, all praises, honor, and glory be unto Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai, by Hashem Kadash. Double honors to the old apostles, a great millstone, salutations to the elect, wherever you may be. Abba, Abba.